Oh hi there dear friends, I was just looking at the commercial for the new iPhone X. Does it not just look amazing? I know I would want one if I have to be honest about it. Why don't we go and get one? It should be pretty easy I guess. Don't mind that. I have no idea who that is. And I am not cheating on my imaginary wife. She is to perfect. Probably because I made her up. Just don't judge me, alright? Cool. Now let us get ourselves one of those fancy iPhones. You might have been able to notice that I am not the best driver in town. I only just got my license. But that is something for another video. Right now we are in the Apple Store in my city. I am hoping they haven't sold out on the new iPhones yet because I am dying to get one. Right now I do not even have a phone, never mind an iPhone. People have to be rich to get those. At least I saved up some money so I should be alright on my purchase. I'm gonna miss that headphone jack though. Rest in peace little buddy for a year now. Still I wonder why they got rid of it. Probably to sell their new earphones. Wireless? Are you just kidding me right now? I would lose them before even buying them. The cashier would just lose them on the counter. Okay, so you might notice I just took the bus, because me driving is just a mess. I wonder how I even got my license. The guy must have been drunk like a horse. If a horse would be a heavy drinker, otherwise that wouldn't even make a little bit of sense. And by the way, those bus tickets are mad expensive. Next time I will just walk here. I could be spending so much money on getting to the store if I have to buy $1,000 phone here. I am not some rich oil guy. I wish I was. I would be throwing those dollars. I would hop it, and drop it, and dance around above it. Okay, so I guess I will just one of the geniuses where I can buy the new iPhone. And yes, they are geniuses, literally Apple geniuses. The guy coming up with that name must be pretty full of himself. But not this guy though. Sub is just a plain genius, a straight up mastermind. Now where do I go? So I guess that is where they make those phones, right? I probably should not have gone down there. I might get in trouble. Those were some hard-working fellas though. They were popping out those bad boys. Maybe I can take the job and just take an iPhone with me. I would have made my own phone. The sub phone sounds okay to me. There must be somewhere that I can buy that phone in the Apple Store, right? It would just be weird if I wouldn't be able to buy a phone here. It seems like they have some dank cases. Looks interesting. And what about that selfie mode? That looks awesome. Can I try this out? They probably don't mind if I do try it. I haven't been on one of these before though. Let's go for a ride. This is definitely okay for a first try. Okay, this wall is just in my way. It did that on purpose. I am telling you. This is way harder than it looks. You are probably thinking that I am just bad at it. Well, that might be true, but it also ain't easy. Alright, so they didn't have the phone. Okay, they kicked me out of the store for fooling around with their products. But alright, that is all behind us. We should look forward and head into the future. A future with an iPhone, hopefully. I still wonder why they have those lasers. I feel like James Bond every time I enter this place. The only difference is that I get way more girls than him, and rightly so. Just look at me. 100% pure awesomeness. Nobody can touch me. I am high in the sky on cloud 9, but on the way there I did lose my pants. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Just don't pay too much attention to my behind. That is just weird. I am serious. Stop looking, you pervert. Now next to testing all of these apps, I will be doing just a little bit more because I feel like I owe this to all of you guys out there. I mean, we have not been talking about life as much lately, so you know I just want you guys to know what I've been up to and such, and I just want to talk a little bit to you guys and show some interaction. Because you know the time of the year is coming again, where the days start to get a little longer and the sun starts to shine just a little more often. Not that it is much, but hey, beggars cannot be choosers, I guess. But yeah, so I will be testing a lot of things today, and I will be talking about myself a lot today, so you will just have to watch out for that because this is going to be great right now, and I can pretty much assure you of that. Well, actually I should not have to, because you guys should know that we are going to be having a lot of fun, because that is just what we do around here, and it is just amazing if you ask me right now. So let's get started with everything now, shall we, you guys? Let's go. Now please note this real quick. I really cannot comment on all of this for everyone, of course, but let me just tell you that you guys should not be playing around with all of these tools like I am doing right now. I mean, I am doing it in a game right now, and it is already dangerous for me right here. Now of course, please do not ever do this in real life without the permission or supervision of an adult or caregiver, because otherwise things will be going wrong real quick. quick, and of course damage could turn out to be permanent. Now this will not surprise you, but most damage inside of a game is not permanent, at least right here in Minecraft. So when you are doing this in Roblox, still use care, but you can pretty much do whatever you like if you think that this is okay, but still use caution when handling these things, even when in Roblox, because things could be worse, but they also could be a lot better, so please just use caution for me. Now before we start anything, I want to warn you to please not try anything that you will be seeing at home. Everything that I am about to do is a result from me being a total dumb butt about everything that is going on. So if you do not want to end up like me in this video, then please do not try this at home. Now we shall move on to what is actually happening in today's video. Well, as you may remember, we had some encounters with Noob throughout the past couple of weeks, and I was testing and fooling around with some ways to make all of that stop. Now I came across one of the best things ever, which is called TNT. Now I just want you to know that I do not mind people being noobs, but when they come to me and come to my house and start fooling around, well, that is the moment where I will start to fire back. Literally this time with all sorts of TNT. Now I also found a flying potion, which is the reason why I am flying right now. Pretty cool. Now we of course have got a lot of TNT, but I am going to try them all, and we are starting with this app TNT, and let's see how this thing performs. But well, we are not here to think now, are we? We are here because we want to see things getting blown up. And you know, you are not wrong for coming here for just that, because that is basically the only reason why I am here. But then again, you can guess that we are also just here to fool around and not talk about serious topics for a while. So please excuse me if I go too far on some subject, but sometimes it is rather hard for me not to talk about things that I know a lot about. So like I said, please just excuse me for that. Now this thing did not do all that much to my dude, now did it? I am looking for something that will take out these noobs without dealing too much damage to the surrounding neighborhood, but this did not even do any damage to the surrounding people. So I will just have to keep testing and see whatever I can come up with to make something like this. And then of course I will have to go out of my way to make something, some type of device that will trigger the explosive once said noob will enter my world through an app. Okay, so this thing has something to do with weather, but how can that be effective? Alright, let's see. Okay, this might actually be coming in handy if you are with your back against a wall, but you know, they are sound effects. They are not going to be doing all that much to anyone. I mean, come on, I want something that will just blow them out of their way without giving me too much of a headache with the cleaning or anything like that. I just want to make sure that I can protect my land from random intruders. Now we take this little memo pad for a spin, but something is telling me that this is a little bit too much for what I want to achieve. And what is happening right now, I actually think that this iPhone is a little too big for my comfort. And oh dear God, would you just look at that right there? This is the best feature of the iPhone to date. I mean, just look at it. I have never seen something that is as great as this thing right here. So that is good. I mean, I would need something like this because I am busy, and this way I can easily remember to do stuff, even though I might still be too lazy to do it. So let's continue and go on with what we call science. I mean, the only difference between fooling around and science is when you blow something up for fun, it is fooling around. But when you blow something up and you actually write the results down, well, that means you are doing science. There is a thin gray line, and that is where I am operating in right now. Now mankind's mark may build things, but Hell's Gate will just be tearing things down, I hope. Wait, what is happening right now? Why is the time changing, and what are these noises? Oh my God, my ears, the ear protection is not even working against this. What kind of black magic is going on right here? Please make it stop before I tear out my ears. Wait a second, did I actually open a portal to hell? A so-called Hell's Gate? You have got to be kidding me with this. Come on sub, they told you to never fool around with anything like this. Oh my God, I am so scared right now. I mean, I literally cannot take any of this. What should I do? I literally opened a gate to hell with an iPhone. Oh no, it is just explosions. Pretty cool, I guess. I swear this game is just impossible. This is my kryptonite. So if I go crazy, would you guys still call me Superman or Super Sub? I hope so. But we are almost out, I guess. At least all signs point towards it. Maybe this is all just a dream and I will wake up at the end of that port. It is quite the walk. Now let me out of this place. This look like some kind of bridge? Since when do iPhones have a bridge? The Apple bridge sounds expensive if you ask me. I wonder if Apple will go and make more random stuff. First they get into watches, what is next? Clocks? Maybe some kitchen stuff? A Apple smart knife sounds sharp. I should stop with the puns. The white suits Apple's style though. But what is it? Is this heaven? Is this the real life? Or is it fantasy? You are all probably too young to get that. It's called real music. Google it. Wait, is this a charger? So someone did actually go and plug it in. That is great. Maybe that is how we were able to finish it. But we still have to walk all the way down the charger cable, and that is quite the stretch if you ask me. Wait, what is that? What is happening? No, I haven't finished yet. I want to blow stuff up. Well, oh my god, I am not sure what I have just unleashed, but I can tell you that these are a lot of explosions. But you know, I guess the maid will clean all of that up, because I will need some more time to experiment with all of these things before I actually end up having to get arrested or anything for doing this. Usually you can only fool around with explosives on the 4th of July, but since that is not today and neither is it New Year's Eve, so I could probably get busted for doing this. But you know, if that is what I have to do to fight for my freedom, then I will be glad to do anything right now, because I am not backing down right now. I will be the one who will come out on top of this today. I will make sure that once I build my new house, there will be no one around of my pleas that is able to destroy everything that I have worked so hard for. Or maybe I should just let some of these mankind's marked TNT bombs go off and just get one of those houses. That actually might be the way to go with this. But then again, I really just want to build something like that for myself, because it brings me peace and some peace of mind, so I would rather just do all of that on my own once I have to come here again when I am stressful. Because I came here the other day and some freaking noob came around and he was not that bad, but it just gave me a lot of stress, and I did that thing with the creepers which was also pretty freaking stressful and anxiety inducing. So you know, I came here and decided to do something about my little problem by getting rid of the stress and anxiety by blowing some stuff up, and by finding a way which would keep all of those noobs at bay when I am around here. That is just the ugly truth. I am sorry if it sounds like really harsh, but if this is what I have to do to finally be on my own in my own Minecraft world, then I will be okay to do all of this right now, and I will be bearing the consequences, of course, because that is just who I am as a person. Oh wait a second, did I just really explode this whole Apple store? That is amazing. That is just amazing for me, but also for science. I just want to blow things up. Next to being an amazing science man, I am also just a freaking boss when it comes to these things. So you can just enjoy me doing a lot of stupid things right now. And those stupid things include a lot of not swearing, of course, because that is not how we roll around here. But I will be making sure that I blow up a lot of stuff just for the heck of it. And like I said, I am just trying to get some stuff done, and I am trying to get rid of all of the stress that I am having right now by just making sure that none of this will ever be a problem anymore. And I will be having to do a lot of blowing stuff up to actually make up for all of the stress that I have been in throughout the last couple of weeks. Because like I said, a lot of things happened throughout the weeks. I mean, one of the only breaks that we got was the fact that we were able to get over 900,000 subscribers. And as of right now, we actually have even more of them, which means that we have around 1 million of you guys walking around Earth right now. That is just insane to me, man. That means that we have like a lot of subscribers right now. So please, if you have not already, make sure to subscribe so that you can also be part of the amazing sub team that we are having and building right now. I am not sure why I am still calling it a team even. I mean, come on. With 900,000 subs, we can just start our own freaking army and invade like a small country like Belgium or something. Who knows what we will be doing with 900,000 subs. But right now I think that we should not be doing anything too rational with this amount of subs. Just make sure that if you have not already, to just sub, and make sure that you join us on our awesome sub journey to success. Now that means that we still have a lot to do. I mean, the next goal is obviously to get 600,000 subs, but that is not our end station. We will just be plowing on and make sure that we get to 1 million subs, which to me is just unreal. I do not know what to think about something like this, but it is just really insane if you are asking me to think that there are at least so many of you out there. So I am going to start with all of these tools that I handpicked for this specific job just back there. And I am going to be installing some more TNT who will let me know that there is someone out here sneaking around and about. And if there is one thing that I do not like, then it will be getting caught in the back with my eyes looking the other way, which would be pretty normal when someone is coming around from the back. But you know, that is all just metaphorically speaking. But these things will allow me to see that there is an intruder coming in hot, because there will be a light that will start burning once someone has set foot on one of the pressure plates. This is just one of the most ingenious ways to keep some out in like ever. I mean that there is not much that actually could be going wrong, but of course I will be taking the good with the bad in this equation, and right now the pros outweigh the cons of building something like this. Especially when the cons are just the hard work and the payment stuff. So I think I am just going to be arming the whole perimeter of the stores with TNT like this so that I will always know where my enemies are coming from no matter what. And everything will be gone. Just like me, I am out. Bye.